Welcome to 6197 Jewel Vista Street, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89135. This is where everybody wants to be, the most coveted zip code in Las Vegas, 89135. We are in Summerlin, which is one of the #1 master plan communities in the entire country. And this home is pretty fantastic for a handful of reasons. A little over 3,300 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, a corner lot with a massive yard. We have views of the strip, a really huge deck up here on the second floor, and the primary bedroom has its own retreat. Let's go take a look. Now, as you come into the home in the foyer here, you have a really nice space because you have double height ceilings. There's a window up there allowing in a little bit of light. You already have a chandelier, and that's what's nice about this home is a lot of things have already been done and you have some options still. It was built originally in 2019 and the homeowners have had a lot of pride of ownership in it. We have vinyl plank flooring throughout on the first floor here. There is a junior suite right off on the entrance. So you have a junior suite, beautiful tile flooring in there. There is an ensuite bathroom. Once again, very, very nice to be downstairs is what everybody's looking for. And it has a huge walk-in closet as well. Right across the hall from that is the half bath for all of your guests to enjoy when you're entertaining here on the first floor. And then as we go further, we have where the garage entrance is. Now it's a 3-car garage that is tandem. So it's a 2-car garage and you have enough space to fit another car stacked in front of each other. There is a tankless water heater in there, soft water system, and you have a plug to charge an electric vehicle, which is all things that people are looking for these days. And even though this was built 6 years ago, kind of was already ahead of its time, had everything people are looking for. When we come into the great room here, we got 10-foot ceilings, and then we have this massive kitchen island here with the countertop, the built-in Electrolux refrigerator. Everybody's always looking for something like that, nice and huge, big and bulky. And then you have a really cool system over here where the pantry's at. So you have a standard kind of cabinet pantry, and then this pantry actually opens up and is a walk-in pantry. So it kind of gives you that look that it's not a walk-in, but it is. So I really like that particular feature. You got the pendant lighting here, a little coffee station, GE monogram appliances for everything else. So for your dishwasher, you have the oven, the microwave combo there, and then you have a 6-burner cooktop, range hood. You have another oven here and an ice maker. So really kind of tailored for entertaining. You got your sink that's overlooking the living room, and I can see everything outside, which is definitely advantageous. You have a beautiful backsplash the whole way, and they did continue the cabinetry, so you have a lot of storage. Eat-in kitchen, so you can put some stools here. You got a little bit of a dining space here, breakfast nook, and this huge slider that goes out to that massive backyard. Living room is pre-wired for surround sound. So if you want to put audio here, even if it's just for music, you have that ability. And then that flows out to another slider that comes out to part of the covered patio. You have your own section here where you can have seating, eating, what have you. It's pre-wired to put a fan or another light source there, even a space heater if you wanted. And then look at all of the space in the backyard. In Summerlin, something that people complain about is that you don't get a lot of space in the yards. This solves that problem. So you have natural grass, which also a lot of people are still liking, even though turf is kind of taking over. And you have enough space for a pool. So you can put a pool here, change anything on the dormer here. You got a lot of options as far as the landscaping, but as is, pretty low maintenance other than the grass portion. When you come off to the other part of where the slider's at, takes us back to where the living room is. So you have that really nice flow inside, outside, and you got 2 areas to do that, which is pretty nice. Now let's go take a look at upstairs. Now upstairs, I actually wanted to start at one of the really cool secondary bedrooms. So this is a really big room, which is nice. And it has a very good sized walk-in closet, but it also has private access to a balcony that gives us a strip view, but we'll be back there because it actually has a connection to the primary. So I really love this room here. Then we have the laundry room off to the side here. You have cabinetry in there and a really big utility sink, which is always really nice. Here's where your full bath is for the bedrooms up here. You got the dual vanities, you got the quartz countertop. It's nice and simple, but it's elegant because you can always put a pop of color in there. Then we have another bedroom here. So that's kind of your medium-sized bedroom of any of these. And then a loft area. It is pre-wired for a television there, which is really cool. And then that brings us out to this absolutely amazing, huge balcony, deck, covered patio, whatever you want to call it, that gives you these beautiful mountain views here you have on the backside of Summerlin South here. And this is a great place for entertaining. Pre-wired for a fan, and you have that side that's covered, and then this side is not. So if you wanted to get some sun, get some deck chairs, something like that, you have that ability, which is really cool. So not only is it beautiful views, but a lot of space really to entertain. And it connects to the primary. So So the primary suite also has access to that from the balcony and that other slider. And then in the primary, you have double doors that lead you in here. Your thermostat's on the wall, so you have a zone system. There's 2 AC units for the property, one for the first floor, one for the second floor. Great big walk-in closet, almost the length of the bedroom there. And then when we get into the primary bathroom, inside this bathroom that is sprawling and goes very much so the length of the side of the house here, you have split vanities that are huge, a lot of counter space. I really love that. You have a great tub in the middle of these as well that's actually usable. A lot of times these tubs are very small. This one's a good size. I love that you have some frosted glass there. You definitely get some good natural light. You have a shower on this side, so it's a really big shower. You have 2 benches in there, and then you have a little kind of vanity station, makeup station here, and your water closet here, and there's actually a linen closet further back too. Then we have a retreat. So this room here is attached to everything that we just walked through. This can be an office, a gym, what have you, and then it has its own entrance to this balcony. Now this balcony is kind of where we started with that other bedroom that has access, and this has strip views. We can see all the way from the Stratosphere to the Luxor from here, daytime, nighttime, whatever. This is a showstopper. So a nice little cool place to hang. Also, the way the sun works in Las Vegas, this is gonna have a lot of shade throughout the day. So this is a cool place to hang out versus the backyard. You have a little bit more sun, a little bit more option for entertaining. This is more of a slow down spot. So what we just toured is 6197 Jewel Vista Street in Las Vegas, Nevada, 89135, the zip code when it comes to Las Vegas and the Summerlin area. This house is just over 3,300 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. There is a junior suite downstairs, which is absolutely amazing. You have kind of this corner wedge lot that can be a pool-sized lot. You have a lot of opportunity in the backyard there. I mean, just look at where I'm at right now with this view of the mountainside, and I can see the strip from the other side, which is just absolutely fantastic. You have high ceilings, luxury appliances, really all the things that anybody's looking for in a home these days. This house is currently listed for $1.35 million. I'd like to thank Tiffany Garalde with Expand Realty for allowing me to showcase her listing. My name is Daniel Depozo with Worley Real Estate and Call DDP Real Estate. I'll see you at the next house.